Hello everyone, a very good morning students. This is Deepa. Welcome to Learn Social Science. Students, as yesterday we have conducted an activity in which 10 MCQs was there. Now I am going to explain all questions with their answers. So let's start. We have discussed 20 questions earlier and today I will start from question number 21. विच इज़ द बेस्ट वे टू कंजर्व मेटल मीन्स सबसे बेस्ट वे क्या है मेटल को कंजर्व करने का, संरक्षित करने का, सुरक्षित करने का. ऑप्शन ए थ्रोइंग अवे, ऑप्शन बी रिसाइकलिंग, ऑप्शन सी डिकम्पोजिंग, ऑप्शन डी डिस्कार्डिंग इट्स यूज. मीन्स किसी भी चीज़ को सुरक्षित करने का सही तरीका क्या है? उसको फेंक देना नहीं हो सकता. डिकम्पोज कर देना, नो. डिस्कार्ड उसका इस्तेमाल ही बंद कर दें, नहीं. द करेक्ट आंसर इज रिसाइकलिंग. उसको रिसाइकिल करके हम क्या कर सकते हैं? उसको कंजर्व कर सकते हैं और उसको रीयूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं, उसको दोबारा से इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. तो तभी हम उसको बेस्ट तरीके से कंजर्व कर पाएंगे किसी भी मेटल को. सो ऑप्शन बी इज़ द करेक्ट आंसर. रिसाइकलिंग इज़ द बेस्ट वे टू कंजर्व मेटल. नाउ मूव टूवर्ड्स नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Question number 22. Which are the largest producer and exporter of mica in the world? ये जो दिए हुए ऑप्शंस हैं इनमें से कौन सा देश लार्जेस्ट प्रोड्यूसर एंड एक्सपोर्टर है वर्ल्ड में मीका का? सो स्टूडेंट्स, ऑप्शन ए ब्राज़ील, ऑप्शन बी अमेरिका, ऑप्शन सी इंडिया, ऑप्शन डी अंटार्कटिका. दिस वी हैव लर्नड इन द चैप्टर 2, I think, in which we have discussed about the producer and exporter of mica, and in the third chapter we also learned this what is the distribution of different matters in the world level. So we have learned that Brazil is not an exporter and producer of mica, and when we'll discuss largest, so largest is the correct answer will be India. Option C is the correct answer. Right student? So India is the largest producer and exporter of mica in the world. C option is the correct. Now move towards next question. Question number 13. If a 13-year-old child is working in a factory, what is it called? एक बच्चा है जो कि 13 साल का है, एक फैक्ट्री में काम करता है, इसे क्या कहेंगे हम? ऑप्शन ए फ्रीडम टू एजुकेशन, ऑप्शन बी चाइल्ड लेबर, ऑप्शन सी बोथ ए एंड बी, ऑप्शन डी नन ऑफ दीज. तो कुछ भी नहीं कहेंगे, इट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल. बोथ ए एंड बी नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि किसी भी एक चीज़ को हम दो तरह से कैसे बोल सकते हैं? क्योंकि एक वर्किंग कंडीशन है कि चाइल्ड इज़ वर्किंग इन अ वर्क फैक्ट्री इज़ नोन एज फ्रीडम टू एजुकेशन. तो बिल्कुल नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि ये स्वतंत्रता नहीं है शिक्षा की. अगर ये फ्रीडम टू एजुकेशन होता तो वो पढ़ने जा रहा, ना कि फैक्ट्री में काम करता. सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज चाइल्ड लेबर. और बोथ ए एंड बी से तो हो ही नहीं सकता. तो ऑप्शन सी इज़ द करेक्ट आंसर. सॉरी, बी, चाइल्ड लेबर. बी, if a 13-year-old child is working in a factory, it is called what? B option, that is child labor. It is child labor if a student is child is working in a factory, is known as child labor. Now let's move towards next question, that is question number 24. How many seats were won by BJP in Lok Sabha election? In Lok Sabha election 2014. Do you remember student? We have learned a chapter, I think third chapter of civics, in which we have learned about the election 2014, and we have seen how many seats won by BJP. Option A is option A is 285. Option B is 114, option C is 14, and option D is 141. So 141 is not the correct answer. 14 again, 114 again not correct. Option A is the correct answer. Actually student, the correct answer is 282. By mistake I have written 285, so you can go with A option, that is 285. The correct answer is 282 seats were won by BJP in the Lok Sabha election 2014. हम ये आसपास का ही ऑप्शन को करेक्ट मान लेते हैं. Okay students, Now we'll move towards next question. So the correct answer is A option, that is 285 seats were won by BJP in Lok Sabha election 2014. It should be 282. Okay, so you can say कि 282 seats were won by BJP in Lok Sabha election 2014. Now move towards question number 25. Who looks after sanitary condition of the country? हमारे जो देश की सैनिटरी कंडीशन है उसको कौन लुक आफ्टर करता है? तो ऑल ऑफ दीज तो कांट बी द आंसर. सो ये नहीं है. फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर, नो, इट विल बी थिंक अबाउट फाइनेंस. एंड होम मिनिस्टर, नो. द करेक्ट आंसर इज health minister. It's a work of health because sanitation comes under health issues. Okay, so who will look after? Health minister look after sanitary condition of the country. So the correct answer will be A option, health minister. Now move towards next question, that is the Supreme Court was established on option A 1950, option B 1949, option C 1962, option D 1980. So students, we have gone through this. What is the correct answer? 1980? No. 1962? Again no. 1949? Again this is wrong. So correct answer is option A 1950, and 26 January 1950 is the time period when the Supreme Court was established. We can say Supreme Court was established on 26 January 1950. So option A is the correct. You can go through 1950 A option, right? Now move towards next question. Who presided the Supreme Court? Option A, subordinate. Option B, district court. Option C, chief justice. And option D, all of these. So Supreme Court को कौन प्रिजाइड करता है? प्रिजाइडिंग ऑफिसर कौन होता है उसका? सबॉर्डिनेट? नो. डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट? नो. All of these can't be the answer. The correct answer is Chief Justice. C option is the correct. So we can say that Chief Justice presided the Supreme Court. Option C is the correct answer. Chief Justice presided the Supreme Court. Now move towards next question. Question number 28. Which state shares the same High Court? ऐसा कौन सा राज्य है जो कि सेम हाई कोर्ट शेयर करता है, जिसके दोनों के कॉमन हाई कोर्ट्स हैं? ऑप्शन ए इज हरियाणा एंड चंडीगढ़. ऑप्शन बी पंजाब एंड हरियाणा. ऑप्शन सी बोथ ए एंड बी. एंड ऑप्शन डी नन ऑफ दीज. तो नन ऑफ दीज तो कॉन्ट बी द आंसर. बोथ ए एंड बी, नो. हरियाणा एंड चंडीगढ़, अगेन नो, because they were asking about same state, which state, and Chandigarh is not state, students, right? So we'll go through Punjab and Haryana. We all know Punjab and Haryana have common high court at Chandigarh. Where? It is at Chandigarh. So the correct answer is Punjab and Haryana. Option B is the correct answer. Which states shares the same high court? Punjab and Haryana shares the same high court. Now move towards question number 29. Dispute between center and state comes under. जब भी सेंटर और स्टेट के बीच में डिस्प्यूट्स होता है, वो कौन सॉल्व आउट करता है, किसके अंडर में वो वर्क आता है? सो ऑप्शन ए हाई कोर्ट, ऑप्शन बी लोक अदालत, ऑप्शन सी डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट, ऑप्शन डी सुप्रीम कोर्ट. तो हाई कोर्ट तो हम वी नो कि स्टेट की कोई भी चीज़ होती है स्टेट के लिए तो हम हाई कोर्ट जाते हैं, तो दिस इज़ रॉन्ग क्योंकि सेंटर का भी इशू है. लोक अदालत, अगेन रॉन्ग. डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट, नो. द करेक्ट आंसर इज Supreme Court. We have to go to Supreme Court when we have to solve dispute between center and state. So students, correct answer is D option. Supreme Court solves dispute between center and state. So we can say dispute between center and state comes under Supreme Court. D option is the correct. Supreme Court is the right answer. Now we'll move towards question number 30. That is our last question, students. Is president is a part of parliament? No, maybe cannot say all are wrong. No, maybe cannot say all are wrong. The correct answer is yes. Yes, A option is correct. Yes, president is a part of parliament, because students, we know Indian parliament comprises of president, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. We can say that it has two houses. Okay, parliament has two houses. One is Lok Sabha and second one is Rajya Sabha. Right, students? And the two houses in which Lok Sabha is known as House of People. Right, student? This is Lok Sabha is known as House of People, Lok Sabha. And the Rajya Sabha is known as, Rajya Sabha is known as what? Rajya Sabha is known as Council of State. Council of State. Council of State. I think you are able to understand. This is all about your answers. So we can say yes, president is a part of parliament, and A is correct. So that's all for today's quiz, students. This is all about the explanation part, and thank you very much. And this is my humble request, write down your answers and scores also in the comment section. And this is purpose behind this video is to motivate for reading chapters thoroughly. Okay, so you can prepare yourself for the half-yearly examination better way. Thank you, students. I hope it will be very useful to you. Thank you very much for listening. We'll come again with next 10 questions. Thank you.